Hello everybody, I hope you can see me now. My name is Hinek Palucha, I'm from Mikos company from sales department, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about our distributor street cabinets. So I will start with my presentation. Hope everything is okay, you can hear me and see me. So I will just switch off the camera and start my presentation. Bye. So first I'd like to talk about the plastic distribution box and pillar. We call it SIS1. SIS1 is the name of the pillar, like the family, because we have a lot of pillars with different configurations. The basic is the pillar, inside is the box with the IP degree IP54, and it should be just like the closure with, I just switch on the spotlight, with the splice tray inside just for splicing, or we can put inside also the splitter or also the connectors. It could be both. I'd like to show you some installation videos. It's very easy to install it. It's here. I think I will skip it a little bit because there is some introduction and so. So this is how you will get your pillar in just a very simple paper carton. And is it, as you can see, is it very easy to handle it? Just one guy can make the installation. This is some brackets which can hold the pillar under the ground. And this is upper part where is the main box. So first we have to make the installation of these holders for underground on both sides. Is it for better stability? Because we are not using any concrete. So you just put it in the trench, in the sand bed, remove all these parts so we have access to the cables and to the microtubes. So we just pull inside the microtubes, then put the pillar in the trench in the right position. So now is it preparing, and you can put the soil back or the sand. First we recommend put there some sand, and after that put back the soil. Cut the overlength of the microtubes. Put back all the covers. So it's better because the soil will not come into the pillar. And then just put the soil back. Is it better to make the installation with two people? So one is holding the right position, if it vertically, and the second worker just put the soil back and make the pressure. It's always better to use some engine pressure to make the soil pressed. So as you can see, it's very easy. You don't need any special tools, nothing. I think I will skip it to the final part. So after you make all the installation with the ground, you just open all the lids, all the front covers, and here on the bottom is special holder to which you can fix by cable ties the cable or standard microtubes or whatever you are using, and it's ready for blowing the fibers inside the pillar. Okay, I have here a second video where I can show you what type of the boxes we can put inside this pillar. I will again little bit skip it. So the first one is Cinema 48. So it's a splicing closure where you can splice up to 48 splices in 4 trays. And this is another version with 72 different type of trays. It's like the book. And the capacity is 72, could be 96 if we put 16 splices in one tray. If we need more, we can put 2 boxes in one pillar. ORM16 SDF is the next one, is with the connectors inside, and is a special design for installing the ABS splitter, which is here on the bottom. So here you just put the ABS splitter in and fix it, and just connect the input of the splitters and outputs. The next version is ORM24, which is for 24 connectors, and it has separate lid inner, so you can separate the splicing area and the patching area. This is some special solution, special coating, hydrographics. And as you can see, it's very easy. I think it weighs around 12 kilos, one pillar. So it's very easy to handle it. We use these pillars, we start using these pillars in Czech Republic maybe 15, 20 years ago for the copper network. And I can say that almost 90–95% of the copper network in Czech and Slovak and also in Latvia is built by these pillars, and they survive till nowadays, and they are still in operation. But last, let's say 10 years, we focus more on the fiber network. So we just change the boxes inside and start using it for fiber networks like the splicing and the patching. We were quite successful in Poland with these pillars with Orange, and also Scandinavia and South Africa. As you can see here, it is from the picture just on the right side from the South Africa. And as you can see this picture, I will just switch on the spotlight. This is I think from the Scandinavian countries, and is it customizing. So you can see, you can bring, this is the feeder cable here. You go in, make the express port, cut the cable, cut just one tube, use one fiber, put the splitter inside the spice tray, and connect a lot of customers by these drop cables. I don't know how many is it there, but I guess it's 24 or 48 customers in one pillar. It's very small. And as you can see, you can open all these covers to have a great access for installation the cables and micro ducts. As you can see also here. You can put here also some cable slack if the cable is not so big in diameter, so the bending radius is no problem. You can put also some reserve here. Yeah, here is also some sample of the customization. I think this is also this is the version for the Orange Poland. So it was some type of the hybrid box. So in the bottom part here was some part for the metallic copper pairs, and upper part was for fiber optics. I think this was 24 SE simplex ports. And here you can see the express port, and this part was for customer drop cables. The pillar is made from plastic. It's polyvinyl chloride, some parts. I think is the housing, and the boxes and the covers are made for polycarbonate. You can see also the height, it's 1 meter 83, but this is total length. And I think it is about 1 meter underground, so the final height of the pillar overground it's 1 meter 30-20. And also we can cut the pillar by this cover, so it could be pillar just with 2 covers, with 3 covers, or with just 1 cover if you want. And this is with this brackets we can install it in the trench and underground. And it's also possible to install it on some concrete base, so we can get a shorter version with special mounting brackets, and it could be also installed on the concrete base. The next family of cabinets are Oru cabinets. It's quite bigger cabinets. We have several sizes. I will show later. Is it more solid cabinet? Is it made from glass fiber polyester? So it's very solid. It has IK 10 degree, and the capacity could be around 864 and more. And also we have the version with the connectors inside, and we can also put 2 cabinets side by side and make the interconnection inside, so the capacity could be doubled. Again, we are not using any concrete base. We have this plastic base, so you put it here, you put it here just on the pedestal, and this is underground, and all this part is overground. You can open the pedestal to better access for the tubes, HDP tubes, cables. And here is hinged frame. I have also prepared some videos so you can see how it works. All the Oru cabinets have IP degree 54, so they are suitable for outdoor installation. So here is ORU 3, capacity 800. We are using here the safety net modules from PLP and different versions of the basement. I will come back to that later. So this is the big one. Inside is the frame, hinged frame, so you can open it. Here you can see the entry of the cables. This could be changed. We could adapt it for the standard cable microtubes or HDPE tubes. This is how you can open the frame. On the back part, it's a cable slack. We can put there up to 4 meters. And by this special holders, you can fix the frame and make the installation on the table or in the car. This is the safety net system. We are using 2 types of trays, SC or SE. This one is SC, it's a thin one. It's for 6 splices. This is the underground base. So again, you don't need any concrete. You just connect it with 4 screws and put it in trench. Okay, that's it. And the second video, it's Oru 5. It's actually the same cabinet, but different type of installation. Yeah, here you can see we are using also the connectors. It's the same size of the cabinet. But inside is the frame, and the second half or with the connectors, and is it made for using the PLC splitters, which you can see on the top part here, the white box is LGX splitter. And this is the splice tray SE safety net. This is the larger one. It's for up to 12 fusion splices or crimps or mechanical. And this is the LGX splitter. So there is several positions. I think in this case it's 5 position for LGX splitter and the connector field where you connect your customers. Again, all the frame is removable. You have enough cable slack there, so you can pull it up from the cabinet and make the installation on the table or the car. The same underground base. It's also important that this cabinet has a removable roof. So if you remove the roof, you have also access during the installation from the top, which could help you. Okay. This picture, I will again spotlight, is the dimensions available in this Oru family cabinets. So you can see it's a lot of variants. So it's 5 and 3, so 15, 30 variants, because you can choose different high, 300, 500, 600, 700, up to 900, and also different depth, 350 or 240, and different width. So the combination is very huge. We have standard 3 sizes which are available. We keep them on stock, but we can customize the solution and choose different size of the cabinet if it's needed. If we need to increase the capacity or put there some different equipment. This is the safety net system. You can see is the safety net single element module where you can put 3 large trays, each for 12 fibers. We can put also the small PLC splitter inside. And this is the single circuit safety net system with 6 thin trays. Each is for 6 splices, so together it's 36 splices, the same like here. But here we can put the PLC splitter. We also implement we have version where you can put this plastic module inside the cabinet, so we can reach capacity. I think it's a picture, maybe if I turn back. Yeah, you can see it here. Yeah, it's vertical 12 and 12 together 24, and I think we have the version also the double size cabinet where is 42 of this plastic modules. The capacity of the module is 12 or 24 fibers. We can also implement here the PLC splitter, the small one, which we can put inside the tray. We are using also the LGX splitters, but they are quite expensive. So now we are changing a little bit and we are using the PLC splitters in ABS housing and make this a special holder for it. And the price, if you compare to LGX, it's much more better. It's more competitive. Also, what is very interesting that in the cabinet, back here, is the partition between the top part, the cabinet, and the pedestal, and this is the plastic partition. And this could be drilled up in your request because the customers are using the HDP 40mm tubes, 30mm tubes, or micro tubes, or the standard cable. So we need to change the glands accordingly their needs. So this is very easy to change. We just drill different holes and use different grommets. Okay. So this is the ORU line. So in the end, I'd like to say it's around 864 the standard splicing capacity and around 288 port capacity, but it could be doubled or it could be changed according different upper cabinet. Next family is MDP. It's Mikos distribution pillar cabinets, where we are using the new fiber road system. I think the first webinar was about this fiber road system. I can surely just repeat it. The parts for it is the basic part here. We call it dark fiber management system. When you enter with the cables or tubes, make some reserve and go. I will just spotlight just like here. Here you can fix the cables or tubes, make some cable reserve, and go here to these brackets. It's just the one part is like this, so you can put 10 on top of each other, and inside this holder or bracket you can fix trays or the KM5 modules. The trays are two sizes. It's KM4, which can hold up to 24 fibers. If we remove this one splice holder, we can put there the PLC splitter. This is small KM6 tray, again 24 fibers, a little bit smaller, or we can put here complete KM5 module, termination module, where we can put up to 12 SC connectors or 24 LC. So this is the dark fiber management, and we can install the splice trace holders in straight position like here, or it could be angled by 45 degrees. This is a benefit because sometimes we have the cabinet when you don't have enough space, so it's better to use angled version and to save some space in the high if you have some small cabinet. In other cases, it's better to straight and you can put there more splicing. We have two families of these MDP cabinets. One is for splicing only. It's like this one. So we are using the KM4 trays, capacity 24, three sizes from 144 up to 432 fibers inside. Again, fiber road system, you can put the splitter, and you can, but the benefit is that we are selling this empty, just with the dark fiber management and the tray holders. And the trays you buy separately. So when you start building your network, you need, for example, just 24 splices or 48. So you just buy two splice trays, and as your network grow, then you can buy the splice tray separately. The next version is with the termination module KM5. We have also three sides of the cabinets. It's 24 SC, 48 SC, 72 SC. If we are using LC connectors, adapters, is it double? So it could be 48 up to 144. Inside is the hinged frame. When we have the dark fiber management and all the fiber road system, on the back side of the cabinet, there's a cable slack. So you can also remove the frame and make the installation out of the cabinet. And if you close it like this, on the front part is the place where you can fix the ABS splitter. So it's a complete solution. You can use it without the splitters or with the splitters. The material of the cabinet is again fiberglass polyester. All right. On the next slide is just a little bit funny from Latvia, because we were there in some project where these pillars were offered, and it was a big tender, and they were asking for some certificates. So we provide all the certificates and test reports and everything, but it was not enough for them. So they make the real installation of the pillar and put it in the fire for a while, for 2 minutes or something like that. And then they take wooden stick and hit it from the top. And finally, luckily, the pillar survived. So we get the contract, and we get the business in Latvia Telecom. On the left side, you can see just the picture. Is a real picture. It's a hydrographics. It was just one request for customer. I think it was in Scandinavia, and where they don't want to be pillar in the standard light gray color to be not so much visible. So we prepared this camouflage version. Okay, so this is all for today. And if you have any question, you can contact us, or you can contact directly me. Here is my email, hinek.palucha, sorry, at mycostelecom.cz. And in the future, we are preparing more of these webinars, and definitely we will let you know in advance, and you can sign up. And the themes we have to choose, but definitely there will be 3 or maybe 5 more themes. But as I said, we will let you know in advance by email, so you will have time to sign up. Okay, so that's all. Please don't hesitate to call us or write me an email, and I will be very happy to give you more information regarding these pillars.